what is good YouTube? Today I'm going to give you a video of frequently asked questions as well as getting to know me sort of questions and just random questions I've had on some of my videos and just like a getting to know me sort of video. So I've got a big list all written down on my phone, so I'm just going to go through them in any order, so they might be all like jumbled about. Let's go for it. So first of all, YouTube channel, Chris Fit UK. It used to be Krista Fitness, which was a mixture of my first name, half of my second name, and then like fitness. But then like me myself, I quite like watching. I watch like mainly on YouTube American and English channels. So obviously you like to watch like people more local to yourself. So when they do like the shopping and stuff or any sort of fitness stuff like local gyms, I prefer to see stuff which is more that's going to be around me compared to like American stuff. I do watch a lot of American people, but therefore I decided to change my name to Chris Fit UK, just because it's still got my first name in Fit instead of Fitness, and then UK because it's a lot easier to find UK channels that way. So age, I'm 24 years old and my height is 6'4", and weighing at the moment I'm a bit heavier than I normally am. I am 218 pounds at the moment, but soon we'll probably try and get more around to the 200 mark. If you want to get shredded, maybe even below that. How long have I been lifting? So I've been lifting, I started going to the gym when I was 19 when I first got a car, but that was kind of like now and again not really sure what I was doing. Did a lot of cardio sort of stuff because I thought like, going on a treadmill, build your big legs, all the daft sort of stuff that you think back then. But like now kind of I'm a lot more like strict and stuff. I still have like eat terrible, so that's why I'm not getting as big as I should be in this time. So I've probably been lifting about 5 years. Seriously, maybe like 3 years kind of thing. But yeah, I said if I eat out better and took my protein, I'll be a lot bigger, but that's just not my biggest downfall. What's next? What got me into YouTube? So I went to Body Power like 4 years ago, around the sort of time when like Christian Guzman was like he was getting a bit bigger, and he was at the Gymshark Expo, and like I met him. I met a couple of the other like fitness people there, Lex Griffin and like Nicky Blackton, people like that. Met them sort of people just as they was kind of they was just about getting big, but nowhere near like the size they are now. And I kind of thought it looked good, like filming your life, going to the gym, doing all these sort of exercises, and just like sharing your life with YouTube. That's why I thought, I would like to do that. And YouTube, like, it's so easy to get into. That's why I do on YouTube. What do I use to film and edit? So to film, I either use my if I'm being lazy, I just use my iPhone camera. This is just like an iPhone 6. But mainly, like what I'm using now, is the GoPro Hero Session. So very cheap camera, but it's like amazing. It's got a really wide angle view. Like right now I'm sitting like about a foot and a half away from the camera, but it shows so much more, like sort of big wide angle camera, which is great for in the gym, like when you've got to try and like hide your camera in certain spaces so people don't see it or moan. But yeah, and also it's so small as well, so it's better like than a lot of the YouTubers have them big ones with like the different lenses and like the mics and all that sort of stuff. But I just like something small and like so it's hidden, it's not as like in your face. So yeah, that's why I use the GoPro Hero Session, great little camera. And to edit I use either on my phone or on like the iPad Pro. I use like iMovie, it's best software. Like when I first started I used to use like Movie Maker. That's just terrible, like no one should ever use that. But I didn't know that then. So that was it. So job for my job obviously outside YouTube is as the retail manager, like retail, duty manager, like supervisor type thing. Just do whatever I can. It's not the most exciting job, but it's something that earns me the money and like allows me to like do alright, live the life I live. 1 rep maxes. So let's go bench press, squat, deadlift. I don't really do deadlifts much, but 1 rep max is probably about, I don't know, 160, something like that, 160 kilogram. So nothing impressive, but I generally don't do it. Bench press would be 100 kg. Yeah, I hit that a couple of months ago, being one of my previous vids from this. And squat, I think I hit about 120 once, but I didn't squat for ages. I've just started doing it again, and once again a couple of videos ago I did 100 kg. But yeah, like I said, I used to be the kind of, like, genetically, my legs are one of my biggest muscles, and it's like I rarely train legs. I think it's when I was younger I literally like used to do like loads of like BMXing and cycling and that sort of stuff. I think that kind of built my legs quite muscular. So like when I buy jeans, if I buy like skinny jeans, like I'll get them up on my waist, there'll be space, but around my quads they're like dead tight. So I've got like naturally strong legs. That's why I don't really squat that much, because I generally don't need to. Now I am squatting about 2 or 3 times a week, but that's all I do for legs. So yeah, my squat will get higher soon. What's my current program? So my current program is a upper body then a lower body day. The upper body day, obviously just do pure weights on everything above like abs. Then on my lower body day, it's like mainly compound stuff for these. For my lower body day, I literally just do squats for legs. I do like an ab circuit. I do what I call rack pulls, just my lower back. And then I also do some sort of calf things, maybe on a leg press, just do some calf raises. And then I just do probably like half hour of cardio or something. Just because at the moment I'm trying to like slim down a bit, lose a bit of body fat, and lose a bit of weight. So that's my current program, upper body, lower body. What's next? Favourite exercise. Favourite exercise, gotta be bench press. It's like the most like alpha exercise for a man to do. It's just feels amazing. Like easy to progress. You can always change like weights, rep ranges, set ranges, everything. So like one of my favourite ones. Least favourite exercise. Least favourite exercise is probably deadlifts, but the least favourite exercise I actually do is probably squats, just because the day after your legs are like fried. But mainly I'd say deadlifts, that's why I don't do them. Strongest muscle will be my calves. I don't know why, but any place to go to on my calves I can stack it. I think I did a video before, and on a leg press I had about 480 kilogram. I think it might have been 500 kilogram. Just like doing calf press with it. For some reason, no idea why, but my calves, like, they're like the strongest muscle. Anyone I've ever been to the gym with, like any leg press, to stack it and just do calf reps for like 50 reps or something, the most stacked. Strongest muscle, no idea why. Let's scroll up. Where am I from? So I am obviously from England. I'm from like the West Midlands. Probably from like the Staffordshire area. If anyone doesn't know that, just say it's near Birmingham. That's what everyone says. Anyone in like my sort of area, no one has a clue, say it's near Birmingham. So say Birmingham, England. Hobbies other than the gym. Other than the gym, I like mountain biking, but I don't do that much. Just because, like, I don't know, it's just my main bike's at my mum's. I don't live there anymore. I like do a bit of gaming stuff, I suppose, a bit of like Nintendo Switch, Xbox, whatever. I like ice skating, but I don't do that very often anymore. It's quite anything like active wise, I quite enjoy. Like going golf range, stuff like that. Any sort of sporty stuff, that's what I'm into. If you like five-side football, stuff like that, that's quite good. Dream physique, something like a Mark Fit or a Rob Lipset, something like that. Something that's like big and like looks good, but it's not something ridiculous like a Mr. Olympia type thing. Generally like a good fitness model sort of look. Probably never get that, but that's the goal. What music do I listen to while working out? I don't always listen to music when I work out. Just if I go to the gym on my own, but most of the time I go to the gym with my girlfriend. But music wise, I like anything like, I listen to a band called, I think it's Nefex or something like that anyway. They do all copyright free music, so I tend to listen to that when I'm working out. Okay, what's good? I'm just editing the video and I've just realised like my camera cut out a little bit. So basically the question now was asked, what is the lightest and heaviest I've been? And yeah, this is what I had to say. That was me. Yeah, so I'm pretty light there. Like, I've probably been a couple of days, like, I've probably been working out for maybe a month or two maybe, but I was really light, I was really skinny. I was probably close to like 11 stone there. Heaviest I've been, probably around sort of, well, go back a couple of weeks ago, I was 224 pounds. There I've been probably, I don't know, 160 or something like that, 170 maybe. For 6'4" as well, that's ridiculous. The next question was, would you ever take steroids? No, just not into that sort of thing. Like, I know a lot of people take steroids, but for the goal I'm after, just not interested. I do know people that have taken them, and like, I know if I wanted to take them, I know the people that could get me, but it's just something I'm not into. It's like, if you want to get to a certain level, then fair enough, but the risks and stuff and side effects, and it's just something I just wouldn't do. Don't have any issue with people that do, but it's just not for me. Would you have any more tattoos? So, as you know, one of my videos, it's done quite well, a couple of thousand views. It's my full sleeve tattoo I did. I did that I started my tattoo last year in March, so I've had this the full sleeve now for about, I started in March, I finished it in about 2 months later, something like that. I've had this for about 6 months. I am quite tempted to get another sleeve and maybe like something across my chest, but it's just money. Like, this costs £1,900, so I don't think I'll be doing anything soon. I'd rather be saving that money for, I don't know, buying a place or getting a new car or something. But anyway, that is the rest of my questions. Any other questions you want to know, put them in the comments below and I'll reply to them. Hope you enjoyed this sort of video. Until next time, see you later.